Hello everybody, this is Hardworking Dad. I'm going to give a demo of the Lint Eater Pro rotary dryer vent cleaning system, which I've picked up from a local big box store, and it is able to be used with an electric drill. I've got a battery operated Ryobi, just a Ryobi with 18 volt 1+ system. I've already unboxed this. I'm sorry you missed out on all that fun, but you can see there's a couple different brush attachments. There's some different attachments here that can hook up to a shop vac. I don't have a shop vac to hook up to it. And then there's some other attachments here, and I'll show you how to use those. And this one specifically comes with 4 rods that are 3 feet long each, which allows me to clean up to 12 inches of duct, 12 feet of duct, I'm sorry. So let's see how it goes together. The first thing to do is find this chuck adapter, and that goes into the end of the drill right here. Now, the instructions did say to hold the drill, power the drill only on about half tightness, so this is impossible to do one-handed. See if I can prop this up here. So adjust the chuck to half. Mine goes up to 20, so half would be 10. I'm going to dial it back just a little bit. Get it tightened down. And then you can see there's a pin on the end of the chuck, and there's a hole on the rod, so that just fits over that, and the pin on the chuck actually is spring loaded, so it snaps right in. Hopefully you can see that. And then it's the same type of thing on the end of the brush. You can see the hole on the end goes over the spring-loaded pin, and it clips right in. And then it spins just like we need. I'm over here by the dryer vent where it exits the house, and you can see I've got some dryer lint built up. It's here in the grass. These are really easy to take out. You just bend the plastic piece, and I'm just going to wipe that off a little bit. Stack these up over to the side. I'll clean them off better before I put them back in. And you can see inside there all this lint that's built up. We want to get that out of there because that's a fire hazard. And who knows how much more there is inside. So I'm going to start off. I've got one 3-foot rod, and I'm going to use this brush to start off. I'm going to clean out as much as I can, and then I'll come back with the bigger brush, which is the same diameter as the vent tube. Here we go. There's not a lot coming out yet, so I think I'm going to switch to the bigger brush. Now, it is a two-handed operation to take this apart, so I had to prop the phone up here. And they give you this tool. It's got a point on the end. And what you do is you put that into that spring-loaded pin and push it down. While you're pushing it down, pull the two apart, and they come right apart. Now, that's going to allow me to put the next tool on, which is going to slide right over that right there, and we'll give this one a try. So here's the next brush attachment. This is the same diameter as the dryer vent. I'm going to feed that in, and I'm going to start turning it. There's a bit more coming out. And I do have the dryer going right now, so it's blowing out all of that lint that is brushing out, and you can see it's not a ton, but better clean it out once in a while, and better to be safe than sorry. I'm gonna add a couple more rods onto this drill. I think I've got about 10 feet of dryer vent inside the house. Might be a little bit more, so I don't know if 12 feet will be enough with these rods, but we'll give it a shot. So I hooked up 2 more rods. I've got a total of 9 feet hooked up to the drill. And there's 1 more still over there on the duck box that I can attach, and I'm going to in a minute. But I wanted to show, it was a little easier to leave the brush in the vent, right over there, with just the tail end of the rod sticking out, and it was easiest to attach more rods that way, as opposed to trying to back myself up 12 feet here and feed the brush in at the end. So just a tip. And then as I was going, I wanted to show you this because this huge chunk came out. So you can see that big old wad of lint has been stuck in there blocking airflow out of the dryer. So I want to do this. This is 9 feet in, 9 feet of rod. And we're going to push this in here and see what else comes out. So quite a bit of debris coming out of here. I'm gonna feed this back in and put 1 more rod on here and see how far in we can get it. Well, that's pretty cool. It actually just, another chunk just blew out. That's one of the pluses of having the dryer going while you're doing this, is that this big old wad just came flying out. So let's see what else we can get out of there. Once again, just to show how easy it is to connect these. There's a spring-loaded pin. Push that down with your finger and feed them together. And you can hear it engage and pop into place. And it's that easy. And then do the exact same thing on the drill chuck. With that adapter, it's got the same pin attachment, spring-loaded. We'll see how far in this 12-foot rod can go and see what else comes out. So that's 12 feet in, and I think that gets all the way as far as the rods will go. And I don't think I'm even to the dryer yet. But look at that! Look what else comes out. I'm getting a little bit of resistance, so I might be hitting a curve, so I think I really am getting all the way up to the dryer. So this is clearing out the entire tube all the way from where the dryer hose connects to the wall, and it's cleaning everything out. All right, I've got a couple helpers here. And so since I've got someone to hold the camera, I want to show you how easy this is to take back off. Use the tool that they provide. It's got a point on one end. It's easy to hold on the other. Let's get the camera focused right here on the end of the drill. Over here.
What?
Over there. Thank you very much. And it's just like that. Pretty easy, right? So I just want to show you, taking apart the rods is the same as all of the other attachments. It's a really easy system to use, just like that. And can you see the dot pretty well? So you just use this tool, push that in, it's very easy, and pull it apart. Thank you to my helpers today.
Good job, Daddy.
Thanks, honey bun. All right, everything's taken back apart on the Lint Leader Pro. Just to recap what items come in the box, there's 4 rods that are 3 feet long each, so you can clean 12 feet of dryer vent. This tool is to get a clog out of the dryer vent. Don't forget to take your chuck adapter off of your drill when you're putting everything away. This tool is to take everything apart. I'm going to put all of those back into a Ziploc bag so I don't lose anything. I did not need this either of these attachments. This is to make sure that you can suck the lint out of the dryer vent with a shop vac. This brush seemed to be more effective in my use. This one may be useful if your dryer vent is a narrower diameter. And of course it came with the operator's manual and instructions. I'm glad I looked at that first because I made sure that I knew how to attach everything and detach everything pretty easily. It also helped me out with a tip on how to install the chuck adapter, which is pretty straightforward, but it at least explained to use only half power on the drill. It all comes in this great sturdy box. Again, this is the Lint Eater Pro dryer vent cleaning system. I found it at a local big box store, and it got a lot of lint out of the dryer vent, so I feel pretty comfortable with it. It was easy to use, and I'm going to share it with my neighbors as well. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.